Hi guys, this is Rara Coco, and thank you very much. You're now watching ticker symbol SAVA Cassava Science. Okay guys, I got great news for you. As you notice, the current short interest right now for Cassava Science is 13.11 million. 13.11 million. Now, why is that so important? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why that is important, okay? It's 13.11 million short sellers shorting this stock at this time, okay? The short sellers borrowed 13.11 million to short this stock, and they're assuming that the price of this stock will go down, and then when it goes down, they want you, me, and everybody else, the retail investors, to sell the stock at a lower price so that they will profit the big bucks. Well, I refuse to do so. I'm going to hold my Cassava Science because Cassava Science is in the verge of something big, and I will tell you why. There is Jpmorgan right now. Take a look at this, okay? Jpmorgan, December 17, 2021. The SEC announced Friday that Jpmorgan Securities admitted to bookkeeping failures and agreed to pay $125 million to settle the charges. This is manipulation, okay? That is one source of manipulation of the stock, okay? That's one. And then also, SEC said, okay, let's take a look at this. I want you to see this one. SEC said Jpmorgan acknowledged that from at least January 2018 to November 2020, its employees used personal devices to send texts, WhatsApp messages, and emails about the company businesses. So they are sending information left and right from any other companies, from the short sellers, the hedge funds, and all that. They're sending all of this information, okay, to benefit them so that they will win on the stocks, all right? They will make more money by doing that. You call that leverage information, which is illegal, okay? Now you know why there is such things as manipulation, right? Even the short sellers before accused Sava, Cassava Science, of manipulating data. It's because the short sellers, they want the price to go down so that they will make massive amount of profits by doing that. Now, I want you to pay attention to this one. So this is Ortex data, right? It has 13.11 million shorted shares, right? Take a look at how much outstanding share. That's almost 15 million, right? Look at the shares outstanding for Cassava Science. 40,016,792 shares. That's why Cassava Science, when it goes up really, really high, goes up to 130, 140, it's parabolic, it's high, right? When they start covering, it goes really, really high. It's because the outstanding shares right now, we only have 40 million outstanding shares, right? And then 13.11 million of it, 13.11 million of it are being shorted massively, right? So it's 34.97%. That's very high. Current short interest of free float is almost 35%. Cost to borrow 15.79. Look at the utilization, almost 98.43, almost 100% utilization. This is really, really good for us. And then if the short sellers try to close this position, the 13.11 million, if they try to close that position, it will take 3 days for that to happen. Let that sink in, okay? For you guys who haven't sold your stock and you keep holding, this will increase your conviction. Why? It's because they have not closed this position. They are using this, okay? And they are shorting this Cassava Science more and more and more. And always remember, this stock only have 40 million outstanding shares. That's it, okay? 40 million outstanding shares. Now for Fintel, right? For Fintel, you want this information. For Fintel, the short interest is 12, it's almost 13 million, right? So it's almost identical to Ortex, right? Almost identical. So this one is almost 13 million, right? Short interest ratio, according to them, it will take 6 days, almost 7 days to close this position. It will go parabolic, all right? Parabolic. It's because I've been monitoring all the short interest, most shorted stock out there, and Cassava Science is one of them. One of them, okay? And also the dark pool volume right now is 391,000, and the dark pool short volume is 50%. They are routing our orders towards the dark pool, right? Instead of them sending it directly to NYSE, they are sending it to dark pool area, all right? Okay, good. So now you know that part. All right. The short squeeze score, we are getting better and better. The days are coming, guys. The days are coming. Just hang in there. We are now 89.02 and we are 26 out of 5,429. The shorts, okay, shares availability is 10 is 10,000 shares only, right? Why not 1 million? Why not 2 million? Because they've utilized 98.43% already. There's only almost like 1% left, right? 1% left. 10,000 shares only for the short sellers to borrow and short this stock. Now, when you are holding this stock, you don't pay interest. The short sellers are paying massive interest. Would you like to know how much? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. They are paying almost this much. Cost to borrow minimum 51%, cost to borrow average about 15.79%, right? They're paying that much, right? That's very, very high. Cost to borrow 9.84, days to cover is 3.05, and shares on loan right now is 15.21 million. Shares on loan 15.21 million. This is massive. They are going to be margin called. SEC or whatever, something is going to happen with Cassava Science, and it's due. All right, it is due. It's because this information are massive. They have to reduce this down. Okay, they don't want you to be aware of this information, because if you do, that will increase your conviction to hold. Because when you hold, you don't pay interest, right? Eventually, the price of this stock will go up parabolically, especially during the squeeze, during the FOMO, during the failures to deliver to pay, okay? So let's take a look. Look at that, 13%. Short borrow fee rate, 13% on 12/31, right? Woof, 13.38%. That is very, very high, right? Very high. Now, fails to deliver. Okay, this is fails to deliver. So they are using this. They're not paying what needs to be delivered, right? They're not paying that. In order for them to pay, they have T plus 35. T plus 35 means 35 working days. You don't count Saturday, you don't count Sunday. You don't count also weekends and holidays. You count the days that are working days, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You count that. T plus 35, that's when they have like 1201 right here, right? So 1201, I was thinking 115, right? 115 or maybe 1 January 20 or 2021, they will pay 59,000, they will pay 165,000, 260,000, 729,000, 898,000, 400,000. All of these shares right here, right? They are failures to deliver, and they do this on purpose, right? They do this on purpose. Now, always remember, we only have an outstanding shares of 40 million shares, right? That's all we have. Pay attention to that one, okay? And let's take a look. What other things? Now, always remember to Jpmorgan right? Whew. Illegal activities, they are guilty. They are guilty of manipulating stocks, okay? So I want you to be aware of that and let that sink in. My name is Rara Coco. Guys, be ready. Your conviction got just stronger. My conviction just got stronger with this manipulation and short selling and with this stock. Our time is about to happen, right? So hang in there. Jpmorgan admits to widespread record-keeping failure and agrees to pay 125 million penalty to resolve SEC charges, right? Manipulation. That's what's happening on our stock, especially Sava Science. Okay, guys, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. I will always keep you updated with regards to this. As you noticed, a lot of the Sava Science YouTubers out there, they're all gone. They all left. Their conviction disappeared. Me, I'm staying with Sava Science. I have a strong conviction, especially a medication that works for dementia and Alzheimer's. FYI, there's medication out there right now that it's being used and they don't work. I don't know why they got approved, but they don't work. It's just a medication that they take and pretend that it's working, but they're not working. Simufilm is one of the best dementia and Alzheimer's medication out there, okay? They are on stage 1, they're on stage 2, and it's doing really, really, really well, okay? Also, those false accusation with regards to Sava Science, why did they do that? Because the short sellers wanted to bring the price down so that you panic sell and so that you'll sell your stock at a lower price. Don't do that. The price is going to go up. Patience is the key. Hold. I am not a financial advisor, okay? My name is Rara Coco. May you have love, peace, and prosperity be with you all. Take care.